Hello, well today we're gonna start factorizing x squared plus bx plus c, but in an equation way. So if I have x squared minus 26 equals 11x, I need to leave one of these two sides equals to 0. So I'm gonna leave this side equal to 0 and I'm gonna move the 11 to the other side, and I'm gonna have x squared minus 26 minus 11x equals 0. But it's not the same way I have it in here, so I need to arrange the 11 and place them on the center. So I'm going to have x squared minus 11x minus 26 equals 0. Now that I have it like this, I'm going to start factorizing my numbers. And I'm going to factorize my x squared as x and x, and the 26 as 1 times 26 and 2 times 13. Now I'm going to see which signs I need to use. So I'm going to see that the 11 is negative and that the 26 is also negative. So this means that my numbers, when I multiply them, one needs to be positive and the other negative because the 26 is negative. But how I know which one will be positive and which one will be negative? Well, if the number in the center is negative, this means the greater number needs to be negative. So I'm going to place a positive and a negative sign. And I'm going to place the 1 as a positive because it's the smaller, and the 26 is the negative because it's the greater number. Now I'm going to multiply the x with the 26, that is negative 26x, and the x with the 1, that is 1x. Now I'm going to subtract, and I'm going to have negative 25x. But this is not the number I need on here. So I'm going to try now with my 2 times 13. So I'm going to erase this and I'm going to start over with 2 and 13. X times negative 13 is negative 13x, and x times 2 is 2x. Now I subtract these two numbers and I have negative 11x. I can see that the value negative 11x is just the same that my number I need on here. So I'm going to make a parenthesis to each one, and I'm going to have now my equation x plus 2 times x minus 13 equals 0. But this is not over in here, so I'm going to move this to the other side so I can continue with my procedure. And I'm going to separate these two parentheses, the x plus 2 and the x minus 13, and I'm gonna place each one equals to 0. So I'm gonna start with the x plus 2. I'm gonna take it away from my parentheses and I'm gonna move my 2 to the other side. So I'm gonna have x equals negative 2. In this case, I'm gonna do just the same. I'm gonna take it away from my parentheses and I'm gonna move my negative 13 to the other side as a positive. So I'm going to have x equals 13. But on here, I need to be really careful because I have two possible answers. So my answers are x equals negative 2 and x equals 13. I hope you understand it real well, and thanks for watching.